Happy Sunday. So there's a lot going on in the world today. We're going to keep it a little light and easy for you guys and just talk about some really cool programs for this episode, because our third musketeer, I guess you would say, Kelly, is moving this weekend. So she's not joining us, unfortunately. So we figured good time for us to talk about what just launched last week, because a lot of people aren't exactly sure about all the cool stuff. I see a lot of platform members on here, and that's exciting. Hi, guys. So this is technically the first live demo, and to be totally honest with you, I work with a 3-year-old every day. I cannot get 5 seconds to myself to shoot videos or to do lives for you guys Monday through Friday. So on weekends, my husband's here, Sarah's around, so we're like, let's just do this every other Sunday for Virtual Brunch and Banter. So thank you guys for all of you that tune in all the time. Here's Sarah. Hey, Sarah, how's it going?
Hi.
And Lauren's here. Lauren is also a team member for eDesign Tribe. She will be monitoring the chat here. So if you guys have questions, we're going to probably save them more towards the end and just kind of do a nice quick walkthrough. Please don't unmute yourself until the end to ask questions, but feel free to type those up. And then Lauren can get on there and answer some questions. If you are asking questions through info@edesigntribe.com, typically that girl that's answering them for you. And I'm on here twice because sound just doesn't work on my new computer either, which is awesome. Boy, I got a new computer. So here we go. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Oh, so many screens up. Which one is it? I guess we'll start with this one. If it's the right one. Oh, story of my life. Okay. So here is the new dashboard for the eDesign Tribe platform. So for the past 3 years, I have been developing this software, and actually Cass, the Pasquale, can never say people's last names, so sorry Cass if that's wrong, back in 2018 did the beta version of Design in 5 with me. We tested this thing out for about 6 to 8 months, everything with the Pinterest, you know, and selling through affiliate links. We just did it on a much smaller scale, and the people that were buying from us were consumers, and they loved it. They kept saying, how do I get this? And how do I make sure that you get credit for purchasing it? Because you did such a great job with the shoppable board that I found on Pinterest, and I just want to make sure. So there was really cool feedback from it, from the consumer side that we tested, and now great feedback from the designers that have been testing it since it came out last Thursday, which is so cool. So what we have here is basically the onboarding experience, okay? So first you're gonna start out right up here with my little welcome, and there's that demo video that I released last Thursday. Right here in the text, it says video. So you'll definitely wanna start there, but we're gonna go through a lot of the things that it's gonna cover today. Sarah's gonna go over the rendering portion, so that'll come right after this. So start here. This is basically to show you how to add an affiliate link. The cool thing about our platform is that I'm a designer, guys. I'm not in the business of blocking you guys from making money. Like, that is exactly what was missing from this entire industry, is a means for you to be able to make money in any way you possibly want to. So for this, we have not only the affiliate network through our eShop, which basically gives you a 10% affiliate commission when a consumer, anybody on the internet, could be a client, could be coming through your blog, could be coming through an email blast, whatever it is, if they use your referral link to an item in the eShop, which is basically what you see here right now, then you get a 10% affiliate commission. Now, we are about to also add a ton of partnered affiliate programs, and this dashboard is going to be very robust. So we're excited about that. I can't release the names of them because we're finalizing the contracts. So after those contracts are in order, we will get those names out to you, and we're hoping to launch them in June. So fun things right around the corner. We're doing this in phases. Again, I'm a designer, so I do things in chunks, and what's manageable for us and what's manageable for you guys, because I know it's so much information. It's like so many different paths and very intricate. So not only can you use the affiliate products that you see here, and automatically it's like a very simple process for it to be able to link your affiliate here once you register the first time, then after that, you can add your own products. So you could upload your own pieces here and add them to your boards. Okay. You can also do it through the bill of materials, which connects over to the rendering software, but we're going to go over that after. This is how you would do a one-off and add it to whatever boards you'd like. So right here, you would have seen, I've already registered myself, so you would have seen the affiliate for the eShop, and you would have started there as this video goes over, and this one here. So after that, what you can do is kind of start exploring. So our goal for the eShop, let me start by saying, with COVID, we were supposed to launch this back in March, I think it was our date. And then COVID hit, literally the day that we were trying to launch our eShop and this program. And everybody was like, we can't ship anything. So we were like, okay, well, we have to postpone this. So what we did was we took that time to fine tooth comb, go through the vendors that we had in our eShop and make sure that they are shipping these items. Now, 99% of these items, we have the approval that they're like ready to go or that they can be custom made right now. So some of these are custom orders as well. Kristen Drohan's on here, beautiful, beautiful line in North Carolina. And her products are made to order. So those are in here as well. Inside Weather, here's the thing, guys, we're looking for both sides of the spectrum. So Inside Weather is a totally customizable option as well, and a very low price point. So it's more affordable for, those that maybe can't afford the luxury of Kristen Drohan's collection, which is, very, very well crafted and commands that price point. So, now, you can use affiliates here, like I said, so if you're using Inside Weather or if you're using Kristen's, or you can sign up with a trade program. We don't mind if you wanted to go that route so that maybe you make a little bit more and you use those products. You'll just have to upload them yourself because our system is already like linked to your affiliate automatically in here. So whatever's best for you. And when we start bringing on these other brands, a lot of these brands have an affiliate program and a trade program for you. So you really have the option. Do you want to sell this product passively, which means that you basically just provide somebody a link and then they do the ordering and then we process and maintain and all that, which is perfect for blogs, perfect if you hate shipping across the country and dealing with those logistics, or you can just manage it all yourself and attach any of these products to a invoice as the URL link. So any of your software management that you might already be using, maybe like MyDoma or Ivy or something like that, you just grab that PDF or just QuickBooks. I use QuickBooks, so you could just grab that PDF and then link it in here for a client to pay an invoice, and then you can make full margin on whatever product that you're selling. Again, we're not here to hinder you. We're not here to limit any way that you make money. We're here to give you options so that you can make more money in a very seamless and well-oiled way. So how it works. Let me close out some of these tabs here. Okay, so once you start looking for these things, you can use the cool filters right up here. You got some categories, some styles, some rooms, and then our brands that we have going on, which are somewhat weird. So Lauren, we're going to take a look at those this week and the tagging on there. Guys, if you have started an e-commerce store, I'm just going to tell you real quick, it is no joke. It is like so much work. We have close to 2,000 products on our program right now. We're not stopping. So just so you know, that's taken us about 6 months, and it's pretty intense, but well worth the reward, and we're super excited about that. So let's say I wanted to do a cool coastal room. That's kind of my thing. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to keep using that style because that's where I'd rather be right now, is on the ocean. So there's this really beautiful bar stool right here, and some of them have information, some of them don't, if the manufacturer gave us more. So what you can do is you can either go shop it by clicking that little cart, and it'll take you right over to the website. This is also the fastest way for you to grab your affiliate link if you want to share it with anybody that might have seen this in a shoppable board, a render that you've used. So what happens is once you first put in your registration, and again, that is all in the first step here. I'm not going to go over that in detail because it is a little bit more involved, and really it's something that you should do when you join. So once you've assigned your affiliate, I'm affiliate number 2, you add that information into the dashboard, and then it will automatically generate your links. You don't have to do anything. You can just come here and grab this link, send it to somebody through email, through whatever you want to do. And then when they purchase this, or if they purchase 3 of these, you get a 10% affiliate commission, okay? Now, the other thing you can do is create shop the look boards with them. So this little plus sign here, once you're on the dashboard page, this is your site nav up here. So plus, and I'm gonna say, okay, let's go to coastal. Let's go to, it's kind of technically a kitchen. And then these are just some other fun things. I'm gonna take a step back. You should have made those boards first, okay, before you start adding to them, which a lot of us are gonna get in here and be like, ooh, products, what should we do first? But what you have to do is go to the product boards, create a category. Okay, so here is my live webinar Cata. Okay, we're gonna stop with that, and then you press save. Guys, did you know that I can't spell or type? I don't know if you knew this or not from all my typos, but I can't. And that's why I design pretty things. Okay, so then after you create your category, you create your product boards. Okay, so this is a great way for you to really, and it's so open-ended because we all think differently, right? So some of us might be doing kitchens. I can see Colin in the bottom of my screen here. Hey, Colin. So some of us might be doing kitchens for clients. We might have like 5 different clients. We might be doing, you know, blog posts for certain topics where like we're doing a roundup of cool chairs, we're doing a roundup of cool rugs or pillows. So we categorize it that way. We could do it by product. So you could do all table lamps, all, you know, same thing, whatever. And then styles. So you could do whatever your styles are, or you could do it by room. If you have a client and you're like, okay, so here's one client's living room, dining room, bedroom, you know, you can go all the way through within that category. So let's say this one's going to be pillows, rugs. All right, so you just keep going down, and as you start creating these, what you're doing is creating, I don't think I've actually filled in any of these. Okay, here, Contemporary has a few things that I've started adding to the boards. So now they're totally separate, so you can really start categorizing these things in your mind. Now, if you've taken any of my courses in eDesign U, I am all about Pinterest. And this actually works very well with Pinterest. I'll show you how the Shop the Look boards do later, but all these products could also be saved to your Pinterest board. So if you're categorizing them later and you're worried, okay, well, here's, you know, a platform or something, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, I get it. You can save things anywhere you want. Like, you know, just save these to Pinterest afterwards. But this is really made to streamline your process, organize your ideas and your client projects in a different way that's really never been done before. So let's go back to the dashboard. Okay, so I like this mirror. Let's add that to the coastal board too. This pillow is pretty cool. That's already in coastal. Okay, so here's this one's. I'm just trying to get enough so that I can generate a board to show you guys. We'll go all coastal. Okay, so now we have a few things. So now we can go to the product board. We haven't generated a shoppable board yet. That's what we're gonna do right now. So if we go to styles and we go to coastal, now it's going to bring up all those things that I just saved to my coastal board. Okay, so at this time, I don't have like a select all, but that is a feature that we know that you guys probably want. So we are going to work on that, but also it might not be something that you want. So like say I don't want that pillow in this particular Shop the Look board that I'm creating or this client's project that I'm sourcing for. I don't need to add it. I can just be very selective with the items that I do want to add to this. Okay, so now that I have all those, I go down here and I say create shoppable board. We'll go coastal sample. And then it takes a second because there's a lot of images going on right now. So just give it a second to compress and create that shopping list. And it's thinking about it. I just told it to do like what, like 12, 15 products. So we'll let it breathe for a second. There it is. Okay, so there's my product board. Now I'm a featured member on this site. So that means that I get some special features. Okay, so this is what my board looks like as a featured designer. This is all clickable. Okay, so all of this syncs back to my directory profile, which is doubles as your application. So that's actually how you're approved. It goes live on the site, and then it talks to this. So I have my logo here. My start an eDesign project goes to, in my profile, where I told it to go. So it goes to my design service page within my personal site. I have all my Pinterest links, goes right over. My Instagram goes right over. So if you're sharing this concept board on Pinterest or anywhere else on the internet, now everybody can find you very, very easily. This is a featured designer membership option. So, oh, by the way, we are removing the estimated total estimated room subtotal from these boards because we hear your feedback, so we will remove it from this. But it's in a different place too if you do want to keep it. So with this board, what I can do now, and this option is for everybody, okay? So copy the board link to the clipboard right down here on the left, and then you paste it to your browser bar, and anybody can do that. I could share this in a text message, in an email, like anywhere on the internet, I would be able to send this thing, okay? And that is for light members and featured designers. So this is what featured designers would look like. The light members don't have any of the Meet Your eDesigner at the bottom. It just has the eDesign E logo. So to get that removed, you would have to upgrade to a featured designer, which is prorated at any time once you're approved. Now, featured designers will also soon be able to get the ability to brand the colors, okay? We didn't roll out with that, but it is a feature that we know you want. So we will be developing this admin, designer admin area, and that's where you're gonna see a lot of more customized features coming soon. So as a featured designer, what I can do is I can just save this thing right to Pinterest from this dashboard. So let's go to accessorize. Let's just see it now. It will condense and not do all of these in the preview. Sorry, my Pinterest is not actually set up to reroute me on here. Okay, here it is. So here's my board. And when you click on it again, it goes right over to that. And then all of these are clickable. Back to my affiliate link, back to any affiliate link that you might be using outside of the eShop. Our partnered affiliate links that will also be automatic once you set up your settings. All of this stuff is to make this as seamless and as quick as possible. I've been talking for what, 13 minutes, and look at how far we've come already. So very quick, very efficient. Now here is my favorite part. Okay, so I'm self-hosted, which means that as a virtual designer, I collaborate with my clients through my website because why pay for something else when you already have a website and you can create beautiful customized landing pages for your client's collaboration and present everything right there. So there's this really cool embeddable option. You have these 3 different formats. You can toggle on the price or not. It's totally up to you. So if maybe you're doing an embedded option, and they'll go down as far as you want. They're just rows of 2, rows of 3, and rows of 4. And we've just made them a little bit more mobile friendly, like responsive for different smartphones, because we realized that like what you see on a Droid is a little bit different than what you see on an iPhone. So we are addressing all these issues that have come up that we just didn't consider, to be totally honest with you. And we're getting on them very, very quick. So let's say I want to do this with no price. I don't want to price this. This is just for a blog post. Okay, so blog posts and self-hosting are kind of the same thing. So here's the sample blog. Oh yeah, you can embed your shoppable renders in here too. So let me edit this real quick. This is just one where I'm like doing all my samples on. It's not an actual post, but let's get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. Those were just some fun ones. So I'm on Squarespace. Any website that you can embed a code or the arrow looking things that like look like embed, then all you have to do is go to that site. And I know for sure Squarespace and WordPress do this. I'm not familiar with Wix, but I would assume that basically almost every site will allow code injection within a block on your site. So if you come here and you go to code, see those little arrows with that's your indicator. Take this part out, Control V, my code right in there, and there it is. Okay, so what this is now is going to, well, you know, this is a terrible example because this is not a live page, but this should have arrows on the sides when it does go live, and it will allow you to go 3 down, okay? And then you can add your pricing below it. Now, lastly, I'm just going to wrap up with the bill of material, which is very cool. So this talks from the rendering software to our program so that you can seamlessly take the models that you've used in your render and create a shopping list from it. So over here, KuHome Bill of Material Import, everybody has this feature, okay? So here's just a project that I pushed over here. The other cool thing about being on our platform is that we can share projects back and forth. So if you're doing virtual work for another designer and you need to like have that collaboration level, then what you would do is go grab your editable or shareable link from your project and share it over to that other designer. That time, and then when you do that, the other designer has then either hooked up their own links to your products or added their own affiliate information to automatically generate once they have the design in their project space. Okay, so that's how we can share and work on this together. Now this is that office project. This is just oh, this one right here. Yeah, living room, sorry. I don't get to play a lot, so I've only done like 3 projects and it's driving me nuts because I keep having to do other things, which is fine. So here's all the products that I have in here. Okay, so yeah, you can export your bill of material here. You can export it into a CAD file if you wanted to export your floor plan that way. But we've taken it a step further. And in the KuHome Bill of Material import within your Design in 5 dashboard, they now talk to each other, okay? So all of these products, and we are working out this weird situation with just a couple of things that aren't importing correctly from our e-commerce store. So just know we're working on that this week, but the majority are importing. Now, if I've used something from the white label, and Sarah's gonna go over what this means here in a minute, but if I've used something that was already in the white label product within the program, then it will still pull that over here. Same with doors and windows that came from that rendering software. And it'll also pull everything from our enterprise library, AKA our eShop products. And it'll also pull things that I've uploaded to my personal library. And our program within KuHome for our users allows you to upload your personal models. So these could be Sketchup files, 3D Max files into this program, and then you can add your own URL. So you can make them shoppable in the hotspots, but also it'll translate over when they're brought into this program so that you can generate your shopping list after, okay? So now here's some, you know, some of them came right over and they look great. These I've already taken out a draft, but what happens is when you edit it, so like this pillow is actually the SketchUp model that was uploaded into KuHome. So what I have to do is I have to change out the picture to the actual product that I've sourced for my client, which you're gonna wanna do first. You don't typically, you know, source after you create a render, you source first and then you find similar products. So once I've added the actual picture of the pillow, I've changed out the information. I said green pillow, added a description, the price, changed out that wacky size. You can add your vendor, you can add your URL. So this could be anywhere you want it to go. Any URL, any PDF, any invoice, I don't care, just make your money. And then after this, you make it go live or you put it back in draft. So once it's live, that means I can then send it over to my shopping list, okay? So let's pretend that all of these pieces that I have here that are out of draft are what I really want to showcase. You just go down to the bottom, create your product board, let it generate for just a second. And just so you know, if you have multi-room projects, I got this question the other day, it was a great question. So if you have multi-room projects that are pulling all from that one place into your bill of materials, this is how you just separate them. So you only click the pieces that you want to go to the dining room or the ones that you go to the living room, and then you create separate shoppable boards for those projects. And then from here, it's not automatic. So that means that once they're in your shoppable board on this location from the bill of material, then you can just select what you want, and you can quickly regenerate any shopping list that you need to for a client to make any revisions. So you only check the pieces that you want. Maybe you have a few alternatives to begin with, and then they're like, I like A or B. Take off B if they don't want, that option for your final shopping list. It's very quick and easy to just eliminate and regenerate. Okay, so let's save this. Again, we'll give it a second. Okay, and there's my board. So I can share it here. I can go ahead and embed it over into my client's projects. I can add the shopping list at the bottom, whatever I want to do, same function that I would have done before. So that's how quick you can do that. And then we are working on an archive to get all your stuff back, but still, so say you lose a board, you accidentally delete it for some reason. We've all been there. I've done it actually a few times while I was creating the software. So if you do that, all you have to do is type in the name again of that board and it'll pop up because it is being archived. We're just developing your designer area right now to make it highly customizable. The last thing I'm going to show you is there's more stuff for you to engage with over here, but featured members only area. This area, oh my God, my margins got all whacked out last night. This is what I get for building web pages on a Saturday. So we've redone our style quiz matchmaking site, and all of this actually links your profile to consumers when they are taking our opt-in basically for free on the front end of our site. So we capture their email and then they're automatically sent the designers that have matched in the same way when they took the new style quiz. So we've had it before, we totally revamped it. Before we go live with it on the 9th, we just ask that every featured designer comes back over here and resets all of their their answers, because it's a totally different quiz. The current one is going away. This is where designers share their renders for Instagram, Facebook, our website, advertisements, and soon a lot of our partners will be looking to share your stuff, always giving credit. We are going to be serious sticklers about that. Shop the Look post, we just came out with a new way to have our featured members make a little bit of money through their blog posts. Right now it was everybody's required to do 2, but we have the technology to make you guys some money. So that's how our new format is going to go for featured designers. Update your portfolio. We have a new video feature coming soon. Few different ways for you to connect, and here's our minimum pricing structures, which are also available if you guys are considering being a featured designer on the site and just want to know what the requirements are. edesigntribe.com/requirements is where you can find all that information. So that is all for the first half. I'm going to stop my share, and Sarah, do you want to just show us a little bit about the rendering software and what our capabilities are?
Cool. Totally. Okay. Oh, you have to enable sharing for me.
Of course. I don't know how to do that.
Super secure. It's under, I just did it the other day.
I thought you could just automatically do it. I'm sorry.
No, something just changed like in the last week or 2. But I think if you go to,
got it.
Participants, yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so this isn't a full tutorial. We're not going to get into like the little basics of, I can't place my curtains, I can't do this right now. This is just a really broad overview. Anna Lee and I will be doing another webinar, I think next Friday, the 12th, I believe. I'm not even sure what day of the week it is right now, but I think it's in a couple of Fridays, so we can go over, your detailed questions then. But I just kind of wanted to do a broad view of just some questions I've been seeing pop up in the variations or the different types of models we have available. So this is the screen that you get every time you start a new project. You know, you can draw it from scratch, you can import a CAD file or even an image and scale it. So I'll actually show you what that looks like really quick before you jump in. But this right here is an image of a floor plan that one of my designers had provided to me from Chief Architect. I imported that and scaled it, and Home just popped up the walls and dropped in the windows and did all that. So it's a great resource and shortcut to help you model. So kind of to go back here, I'm like Jenna, I'm clicking all over the place. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of build a simple room here, literally by clicking room and just dragging it out and building my walls. All right, so we're gonna pop into 3D view here. So under this left like navigation tab, we've got a couple of options. The model library is what Jenna refers to as the white label. So that's anything that comes with the program that we have no control over. That's something provided to us. A lot of those things are customizable, and we recommend using those when you can, because it's a huge time saver. And what's really great about that library is that it does have a search by image, very similar to like doing a Google image search. So that's what the white label library is when Jenna talks about that. So under the crown, that's our library where all of our product is located. That is in the eShop. And we're building this library like literally every day. I'm probably uploading models most evenings. So right now we've got some new product in here that, you know, we're going through the process of organizing things, but this is where all these are housed. I'm gonna go back, that's kind of still unorganized. But all of these are what would pop up in, sorry guys, the internet here is a little bit weird. We had storms all night and it's a little bit laggy. Okay, so
the other day.
Yeah, so this is a mirror that would directly correlate with your boards in the Design in 5. So this is how, you know, the mastermind of all this is working. So every time you drop in this model, so this is Enterprise Library. That means that it's in our eShop. Anything up here. So in the model library, some of their stuff is really bizarre, you guys. There is definitely a translation barrier here. So just kind of roll with the weird names, but this is what would pop up as a draft that Jenna showed that you would need to go in and provide, you know, the actual product image and your link for that. So this is a great way to potentially source selections that we're not partnered with, but that you want to use, and then this way you've got a model for it. And then down here to the little person is the My Account, and this is where all of your uploads live. So if you're uploading, yes, I did. I uploaded a Marlin.
You have funny things in your model library. Sorry, I just love looking at them. The rooster.
These designers that are like, we're gonna do this like crazy wallpaper and this Marlin from this website. Yeah, just the stuff I upload is just, it's just bananas. So like, you know, these are some really great custom chairs by a designer in Portland. And so now we've got 3 different products here that will all export on your BOM, but they're all treated a little bit differently. And Jenna had kind of shown that. So these 2 items, this chair here from the white label library, and this chair, you're gonna have a little bit more work. The mirror from our Enterprise library is pretty much set up free. Once you've registered for your affiliate link, you know, you're good to go. So we've got a lot of options for you guys. You guys aren't, you know, pigeonholed sourcing only products through us. Although, you know, the perks are there for you to do it. We're also providing you avenues to source wherever you want and, you know, make money however you want. what else was I going to go over? I think that was mostly it, right? Just the models. And then we were going to jump into basically my course and what that means. So I know there's some of you guys in here that are taking my the SketchUp modeling course. And for those of you that aren't aware of what's going on with that, is this is a 6-week course where I'm training these designers and teaching them, some of which have never used SketchUp, and this is pretty impressive what they're coming up with right now. And what they're doing is they're contributing as they're learning to our library. And then they're also learning skills to apply in their own models, which I've already seen the results of on Instagram. Vendors are reaching out to some designers. We want to use your rendering. You know, we want to post it on our Instagram. So that's exciting. And then at completion of that, they'll be certified for the first time. This is the first time anything like this has happened, to where they can network and connect with other designers who might need either, you know, a custom piece or, you know, just some direction in modeling. We've got that resource. We're building that resource right now for you. And there has been some questions on when, you know, this is going to happen again. We'll probably launch the course in another month or so, but this time it's going to be a lot smaller. We're going to have a limit on students. Just because
over 50 in the first round, so it's exciting.
And this is why I work all night long emailing, like, probably like 30 emails a night, you know, just really trying to connect and make sure that everybody's, you know, learning and, you know, progressing through the course and not getting left behind. So it's really exciting, and it's a lot of fun to see the growth that everybody's achieving from week to week to week. So you guys, there's no other group or platform or any.
Also, if you are on the platform, Sarah and Anna Lee are going to do their monthly walkthrough, and we'll be able to show you guys way more in depth. For today, we just needed to give you guys an overview of everything, okay? So what Sarah's going to show you, though, is this really cool 720 walkthrough that we've created, or that Sarah and Anna Lee have created, to show you the capabilities of what you can do in a really fun way that also trains you and helps you to find the different things for your training videos, because we have different playlists for different rooms.
Totally. And that playlist will always be growing. So we're going to constantly be adding videos to these different playlists. So this is going to be like your hub of where to go for training and information. So this is the 720 walkthrough that really Anna Lee did the bulk of. I just made the playlist, but this is Jenna. This is one of many Jennas that you will see throughout the space. And here's our magenta question mark, which all ties back to the design in 5. You know, anytime you see magenta, that is information just for you. That means help is here. So pay attention to magenta whenever you see that. So now we're inside of our onboarding house here, and we've got all these Jennas, and I'm going to come down here and turn on my hotspots. And I'm going to turn off location lines, because just for this, I don't care what the dimensions are. I just want to look around. So what's great is you have all these little hotspots, and we're going to click on this first one here. And this is, the question marks are the actual playlist. So even though it says buy, this will take you to the playlist where all the information for that space is located, all the different training videos. Just because I know that, you know, Anna Lee creates a ton of these, and I think I've only done about a dozen, but it does get a little overwhelming trying to figure out where to start first. Honestly, it doesn't matter where you start, just start playing, figure out what you have a problem is, and then this tool will tell you where to go. So I'm going to exit out of this, and I'm going to just come navigate into this other room over here, where we have another Jenna. And
the Jennas were, I'm just going to say the Jennas were not my idea, but I loved it. So we went with it. I'm not that vain.
No, I take full credit for the Jennas. So,
but they're fun.
Yeah, they're so much fun. I mean, it's just, why not? So yeah, we've got Jenna's here in all these spaces. You click on the question mark, like, okay, here we are in the bedroom. And there's like a little breakdown of playlist, or, you know, details here. And you go to buy, And here we are at YouTube again with more playlists, and you can see the title of every training video. So
you can also search at the top too when you're in a playlist for keywords that you might be searching for. So I know a lot of people ask us, where do I even start? Start here. We literally walk you through the entire building of this model. So you have everything you need attached to an external playlist to help keep you organized.
Absolutely.
No, Robin, we don't sleep. No, we don't sleep. We're fueled off coffee.
Yeah, no, we live off coffee, totally. So yeah, we try to, you know, include a lot of building styles that are going on right now. Like we've got this, you know, kind of a molded wall that's kind of, you know, funky, like board and batten kind of thing. The video for how to do that is in that room. So if you see something in a space, odds are there's a video in that room, in that playlist to show you guys how to do it. So we really try to be super mindful about organizing all these playlists. You know, we get a lot of questions on, you know, doing niches and stuff. Guess what? Annalie made a niche here and we have a video for it. So just little things like that, just kind of really get in here and play around and look around and see what you can find, because we're going to keep adding to this. So even if you've watched every single video, odds are a week later, there's probably 5 more new ones. So, you know, as we kind of like learn and grow and figure out what this platform can do, and they're also releasing new stuff all the time. So, you know, as soon as we figure that out, we're going to share it with you guys.
Real quick, they're just asking where you can see that. So if you're on your main site and you go to render, start here, render training. This is also an onboarding project that has all the walls and everything built up for you. It's really a great way for you to just get in there. Feel free to make any mistakes. It's not for anybody, but then share it with us. We want to see the really cool things that you made in the onboarding project. We just ask that you don't change anything, because that's how we can see the incredible variation within a space of your design styles without editing the architecture. So if you go to start here, render training, this is the render training. Like it's here, everything is here. So you can access the render program, you can access all the video playlists right here. Here's that embedded 720 walkthrough that Sarah was going over. You can find your onboarding project here. This is the latest workshop. This goes through A to Z. And this is what they do every month for you guys. We did a full, it's like 2 hours render training with, with Kuhom at like nighttime. And I was like, we got to get off this. But it's here. There are timestamps. Now, if you do have a hard time understanding, because they are Chinese, you know, they do their best, but if you do have a hard time understanding, go ahead and tune into Sarah's and Annalise. They do a lot of the same things that you would want to know there too. And then Kuhom has their own training tutorials. We have our training playlist right here again, same as at the top. There's written training. So Kuhom actually has blog posts. So if you want to search written training, it's right there. If you have a weird issue that's going on with the rendering software, we have a direct support line with our Kuhom developers, and that's through Trello, because actually China's not on Facebook, so we can't bring them into our Facebook group, so we have to talk to them through Trello. So there is a process that you have to go through if you have a weird, you know, fluky issue, or if there's something that we just can't help you with our insight. And Annalie is actually our customer service person that creates all these trainings. She's a designer herself, very well versed in Sketchup, Chief Architect, and now our program. So she's in our Facebook group Monday through Friday answering these questions. Just so you guys know, we do answer questions Monday through Friday. On the weekends, we gotta like get off the internet, because it's honestly, you guys know, it's not a place that we want to be with our personal self all the time for our mental health. So on the weekends, we really try and get off. So thank you guys for respecting that you just might not get an answer on the weekends, because we have to take care of ourselves. So the other thing here is, if you have an eShop model request, we do create those for you if they are from our eShop. You just got to tell us what you want to see that might not already be in there. Now, Sarah has I don't know how many people are still in the certification group, but 50 signed up. So we will have 2 tiers, level 1 and level 2, for people that can do like pillows and rugs, and then people that can do a little bit more advanced stuff. And you can hire them to do any of your models as well, and know that they've been certified within our program. And then, you know, if you guys have training videos, you're welcome to send them to us. There's a section on that. And then here's 3D modeling resources. We get these questions probably daily, where it's like, where can we find models that are not in the program? This is all of the information that you would need. It's like, guys, everything is on this page that you would need. It's right here. It's been here. This is where you can find it, okay? All right, what other questions? Okay, yeah, you can't take models off of the platform. You can add them there, you can do stuff in SketchUp, you just can't take them off. It's we tried, trust me, we asked them over and over and over again, but what it comes down to is like copyright, who owns that model, and typically it's a Chinese vendor. Like, it's just, we're not even doing that, so yeah. Okay, is there any other questions? If not, the price is increasing tomorrow. If you're not already on the site, I've been saying this literally since it was gonna launch in March, that when Design in 5 comes out, it goes up $10 per month. So there's some new pricing structures that are going to be coming out. There's month to month for light members and featured members. If you're a light member, you can upgrade at any time once you meet the requirements, and it will be prorated. Okay, once you're approved, all you have to do is fill out the application, which doubles as your profile. And then we're doing a 3-month, so quarterly billing, 6 months billing, and then a 1 year. And then I added 2 new lifetime memberships. One of them includes lifetime membership on the platform. Then the other one is all of my courses on eDesign U, not the guest authors, but all of my courses, and a 90-minute training one-on-one mentorship program with me, and lifetime access to the platform. So those are new features that are also launching tomorrow. And if you are an existing member, you can actually upgrade and join those at any time too. So they're out there for you. Okay. Yes, Annalise, so there is a platform group. If you guys do have questions once you join, it's, I can't even remember what it is, but I'm just looking at Colin's head just floating there in his kitchen every once in a while. Sorry, distracted in the corner. These Zoom backgrounds sometimes are like totally intrusive. So there is a platform member group that you can join. We really wish that you will join us, because that's where you're going to get the first information. Now today, at the end of the month, it just happened to work out like this. So going forward, I'm going to plan on this. Every like last day of the month, I send out either a video with new stuff coming or an email. So for all active light and featured members, today you're going to be getting quite the email, because there's a lot of stuff going on. And for featured members, a lot of opportunities for you. So definitely look out for that later today. Okay, so well, there's more questions. Hold on one second. Okay, so USA and Canada, you are the only 2 that are allowed to join the affiliate program at this time. This is brand new. I have to go slowly before I introduce other countries. It's just, that's what I have to do at this time, just for the wellness of this business, to be totally honest with you. So Canada and US, you're welcome to join. If you're not in any of those, you can certainly use any of your own links to any products. You just don't put in your affiliate code here. You just kind of bypass that part of the platform. Can we download SketchUp models and import into the platform without, yeah, Jenny, you should definitely be able to just download SketchUp models and then put them in the platform. The reason why a lot of people, like, you know, Sarah puts them in SketchUp first is to check measurements, to check textures, to make sure that there is texture variation, so that when you bring them into the platform, you can apply and everything does render correctly. Am I wrong? Am I right?
Nope, you're
Is that what
totally
you
right.
do? Cool. Okay. That's why Sarah is the director of 3D modeling, because I can just check those things. All right. If you're a light member, you want to become a featured, you are locked into pricing. So you're locked into the current pricing rate that you are already into, or if you sign up today, you are locked into that price as well. And edesigntribe.com/platform, or you can find it in the to the trade option within the site. You'll see it there at the menu bar and in the footer bar. Yep, Design in 5 is included in both. However, the features are different, okay? So light members get a link to a concept board with the eDesign Tribe logo at the bottom. Featured members get the ability to automatically and very thoroughly fill out that your shop the look board, the full complete board. Soon you'll be able to also change the branding colors, and featured designers have the ability to embed your shopping list within your blog post, website, anywhere that takes code, you can embed that. Light members only get the shopping list. And Lauren just answered that, and I didn't scroll down. Thanks, Lauren. All right.
Jenny, to answer your question about changing, it's in those videos, how to do all of that.
Okay, so to fulfill the requirements of being a featured member, do you have to render every room? No. The onboarding is really just for fun. That doesn't dictate if you're going to be a featured member or not. Featured member requirements are located at edesigntribe.com/requirements, and that's where you can find out how that goes. It's really just to make sure that your pricing structure on your website indicates first that you have eDesign services, because we're an eDesign platform, you have to have eDesign services listed on your site, and that you don't undercut. Meaning that we have a golden standard for the pricing that we offer for a certain package type, and you can't go below that. We do not do undercutting on our platform. We all offer a minimum price point. You can have variations of this service. You just can't go below that, and we check every single applicant. That's what takes us so long sometimes to get through, because we are doing a thorough check to make sure that you are looking good on our site, and vice versa. You're making everybody else look good. Okay.
These meetings, you guys, everything we do, we record everything. So just assume there will be a recording forever for everything we do, and it'll pop up within 48 hours. Like, you guys, like, we record everything. So just to kind of get back, like you see that in the group a lot, well, they'll be recording. There's always going to be a recording. Always. Always.
I can't not record. It automatically records.
Yeah. This is content that is valuable. We're recording everything. So.
And let's just talk about that for a second. If you are doing something that's recorded that like might be helpful for consumers to be able to find you on YouTube, maybe you're doing like a cool demo video and you're doing it for one person, record it and then share it with everybody, because it helps you to grow your business. That's why we do this. So we're not just going to sit here for an hour and create content one time that will never be shared again. We create this content one time and then we get 900 views on it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we keep the ball rolling here, and we work way smarter. so we're not spinning our wheels. Okay, I think I got to the bottom.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lauren. You tackled those today. All right, guys, if you have any other questions, like I said, I'm going to get off Facebook today. It's just too much for me. So I will be available tomorrow. I'll be back on the computer, but you can always email us. Lauren just added our email there. Virtual staging can be done through this platform. Yes. But check your state's guidelines. And how much money do you want to put into this? So we get that question often. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Virtual staging is a super competitive market. So set yourself apart from those places that literally drop in like patio furniture into a living room and then call it a rendered virtual stage. Like, elevate yourself if you're going to be using this program for virtual staging, and just know what's out there. Do your research. That's all I'm going to say on that, and make sure that you legally have covered what you need to do for MLS listings. Okay, thank you guys. That's so nice. Where do I see if I'm a light member? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Natalie, but if you want to shoot us an email, we can definitely help you out with that. Maybe Lauren's already in a conversation. So, all right, guys, enjoy your Sunday. I'll post this within 48 hours, and go outside and get some sun. We all need it today.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Colin.
Thank you.
Bye.